Okay, this is September 30th, 2020. The second Wednesday of autumn 2020. And today's project, while we're waiting for the framers and the plumber to come back, framers got to tear down that shed, frame another couple of walls. We got to do rough electrical, plumbing, get inspections, insulation and ceiling, and drywall and tile man. But today's project is going to be get Vicky's little 2000 watt Honda generator up and going. Spray starting fluid in it and it cranks right up. Without the starting fluid it doesn't. It's got gas. I've cleaned out a couple of lines. I'm going to take that carburetor off, take the float bowl off, make sure it's getting gas in the float bowl, and see if I can't clean it out. It doesn't have that many hours on it. It ought to crank and run great, which it does, you know, from the starting fluid, but won't stay running. It's not getting the gas. It's got two air filters, which I like. It's got one that sort of filters out big stuff down there at the bottom, and then it's got a fine one. I may try to replace all the lines, maybe not, see how they are. Try to get two new filters and get it up and running for her. Okay, we have taken the carburetor off, taken the float bowl off. It is getting gas to the float bowl, so it's not getting gas into the carburetor. We're going to clean that float bowl out. It's got a bunch of junk in it. Try to clean all these lines out real good. That metering valve, and try to find that orifice to where it goes into the cylinder. Get that cleaned out, and hopefully that'll do it, because like I say, with starting fluid it cranks right up. I cleaned the plug off yesterday. I didn't re-gap it, but still it cranks right up with starting fluid. So I think the engine just needs to get gas and it'll run fine. Need to get down and try to get two new filters. The main filter is okay, but I don't want to try to replace both of them. There was all kind of trash in the float bowl, which I figured. So I'm going to go in, and it looks like it's pretty corroded. I don't know how well it's going to clean up. I'm going to go in and try to get a float bowl and a gasket, but I have a feeling he's not going to have a float bowl separate. Probably going to have the carburetor and float bowl. Plan on getting a plug, gas lines, both filters, and hopefully just the float bowl. But we'll see, and come back and put it back together, and I think it'll crank right up. Okay, we're going to pick this back up where we left off yesterday. I just slid the carburetor back up on there. We're going to take it back off. Ended up having to order a carburetor. That one is just froze up. The check valves in there just could not free them open. So we got a new carburetor. It only has the lines on it. Got a upper and lower air filter, a new plug, and I guess that's all. And hopefully we'll have this thing running again shortly. Again, I think all the tools you need are 10mm, 5/8 spark plug socket, a pair of pliers, needle nose probably best, 5/16 screwdriver, and I think that's about it. So let me get started. Yeah, it even comes with that little fork to hook all that on. It's already got all that attached to the carburetor. So let's get started, and hopefully we'll have this little rascal running in about 30 minutes. Okay folks, there we go. We didn't need a 10mm after all. I don't know what I was thinking about a 10mm.